Students, welcome to Triveni Memorial Senior Secondary School online classes. Today we are going to start session 1 database concepts of the unit RDBMS. The unit name is RDBMS and RDBMS stands for Relational Database Management System. In this session we are going to learn about some of the concepts of database. First of all, a database is an organized collection of data which help us to enter, manage, access and analyze a large amount of information quickly and efficiently. On the daily basis, we have lot of database, like we have the library register, we have the address diaries, we have the phone books, we have the details of the students in the school computer. So these are the databases which we use on the daily basis. Telephone diary, dictionary, list of students, their addresses, keeping their records, all are the types of databases. But sometimes when this data becomes so much large that there are hundreds or thousands of records, so the chances of committing the errors increases, and for that time we need a computerized record keeping system. So that is the point when the database management system comes into account. Database management system is a computerized record keeping system that help us to create, store, modify and extract information from a database. Extracting means taking out the information from a database. So database is a collection of data and database management system is the computerized form of recording the data. Now we have the types of database as two types. The one is the flat file database and the other is the relational database. So when we talk about the flat file database, basically the flat file database, it refers to the data files that contain the records which have a small fixed number of fields. That is, there are small number of fields, not more than 5 or 6 columns are there, you can say, and it doesn't have any structured relationship. It means the files are not linked to each other. There is a separate file in which the data is there. If we make one more table, then that will be considered as a separate file. There is no relationship between the files in the flat file database. The best example for the flat file database is the Microsoft Excel. Then we have is the relational database. When we talk about the relational database, so it is a type of database that stores the data in the several tables, and it helps us in maintaining the relationship between the tables. That is, the tables are related to one another in such a way that when there is a need to take out the data can be joined and information can be accessed from them at once. So relationship, how it is defined? It is defined by the common fields. So we can say that relational database is a collection of data in which the data is arranged in the form of tables, and the tables are joined together with the help of relationships. So we have the different databases. We have the Oracle, we have MS Access, we have SQL Server, we have MySQL, and in this chapter we'll be working with MS Access. MS Access is a part of MS Office suite. After this we have the next topic, that is RDBMS. RDBMS stands for Relational Database Management System. It is a type of DBMS software which uses relational database model for the database, and the data is stored in the structured tabular form. That is, the data is arranged in the form of rows and columns. Now next we have is database servers. So when we talk about the database server, it is a server which offers database services to other computers or the computer programs as defined by the client server model. So basically server are the computer which give the facility to share the information to the clients. Okay. So same way we have the database servers which serve as providing the information to the clients which have requested for the particular information. Then we have is database concepts. So in a table, when we are talking about the database concepts, we have different things. The first one is the data item. Then we have fields, records, value, tables and database. When we talk about data item, it means if we talk about a school database which contains the information about the students. So here the student is the data item and the database will store the details of this data item. So the data item is basically here the student. So data item is what? It is about whom the information has been put. That is known as data item. Now, if we talk about field, so you can see here field name, father's name, English, maths, Hindi. These are the columns, column headings. These are known as the fields, and where the record of first student, second student, and the third student is written, this is known as a record. So records are the rows and columns are the headings, or you can say fields. And then we have the values. Value item is any particular item. It can be the marks of the students, it can be the roll number of the student, or it can be the father name of the student. So here we have data item, that is about whom the information is being talked about. Field refers to the particular attribute. Attribute, field and column all are same. Record, tuple and row all are same. That is, one record will have all information about a particular student. Similarly, second record will also have the information about a particular student. And value or data is the information being put about the students. It can be their marks, it can be the any other information about which the table is being made. And table, we have learned that it is an intersection of rows and columns, and database is a collection of so many tables. So a database can have more than one table, and in this the relationship can be made by deciding a primary key, that is a column which has unique value for each attribute. So now we have the topic queries, forms and reports. So basic building blocks in a database are the tables. With the help of tables, we can create queries, forms and reports. So query is basically, that is, if we want to take out some data based upon a particular condition, so that is done with the help of queries, that is filtering the data. And what are the forms? Forms are the user-friendly interfaces. Like when you go somewhere to some school or some education institute to get some admission in any of the courses, so you need to fill a form where some field names are given to you, and in front of that a box is given to you. You need to fill the information. So that is forms. And what is reports? Reports are used to display the selected data in a printable format. When we want to print the data in a like in a hard copy form, that is known as a report. Like sometimes your mark sheets or the result of a particular class is displayed or given to you as hard copy, so that is known as a report. So in this chapter, the software on which we will be working as RDBMS, that is your MS Access. So MS Access is an RDBMS software, and it is a part of MS Office suite in which we form the tables, and it provides us the facility for handling the data, and also it has a primary key which help us to take care of the uniqueness of the records. So here we have some features of MS Access. So the features are, the first one is it provides us the facility to break the large information into small parts. That is, we can break the information into small parts so that it is easy to access. Second point is data redundancy. Redundancy here refers to the duplication of data which is reduced. So if we have updated the data at some one of the tables, suppose, it will be automatically updated at the other place, and if there is any duplication of data, that will be removed if we just take any of the key as a primary key. So this is our second feature. The third feature we have is that it increases the efficiency, speed and flexibility in searching and accessing the information. That is, in MS Access we can easily take out the information, extract the information and access the information whenever it is required. Next we will learn about the interface of MS Access. So when we are talking about the interface of MS Access, we have the different tabs, groups. Like you can see here, we have the file tab which help us to take out the options like new, open, save, save as. Then at the top we have the title bar which help us to give the name to the file. It can be a table or any other query or report. And to the left side of the title bar we have is the quick access toolbar, which consists of the frequently used command. And the main difference is in the inner area where we have the document tab which tells us whether our document is a table, report, query or form. And at the right side you can see here, this is the navigation pane which helps us to know the name of the particular table, query, and it shows the names accordingly. And after that we have at the bottom the status bar which shows us the status. Also we have the navigation button which helps us to move from one record to another. Then we have is relationship. So what is a relationship? Relationships are the links that associate a field in one table with a field in the another table. So relationships are basically the links by which two tables are linked with each other. So in order for the relationship to be formed between the two tables, we need to have one column that should be common in both the tables. We'll understand this with the help of an example. Like here we have two tables, teacher info and teacher's details. So here we have in the teacher info table, that is the teacher ID, teacher name, teacher address and school name. These are the four fields. Similarly here in the teacher details we have teacher ID, subject and contact number. If you carefully look to the two tables, you can see here there are columns, that is teacher ID in teacher details table as well and teacher ID in teacher info table as well. So these two columns are same in both the tables. So this is the way their relationship will be formed and they will be shown with the help of a line. In the next session we'll learn how to create this link between the tables. Now let us move on to the exercise part. First we have is the MCQs. The first question is, Microsoft Excel is a type of dash database. So the options are flat file database, relational database, both of these or none of these. So the correct answer of this one is the flat file database, option number A. So next we have is question number 2. A dash is a software package that can be used for creating and managing the databases. So that software is our DBMS. Now we have the third question, that is a dash is a database management system that is based on the relational model. So for this our answer is RDBMS, that is the software or you can say the database management system based on the relational model, means it which consists of the table. So that is our RDBMS. Fourth question is, maintaining and assuring the accuracy and consistency of data, that is our data is accurate, there is no mistake and the data is being updated regularly, that is known as data integrity, C option. Next we have is question number 5 MCQ. Dash is a standard file name extension of database in MS Office Access 2010. So whenever we are saving a file in MS Office Access, so for that the extension is .accdb. ACC stands for access and DB stands for database. Then we have B part as fill in the blanks. The first question is, dash is a computerized record keeping system that enables you to create, modify and extract the information from a database. So for this we have the answer as the DBMS. This is our first answer. The second question is, the dash type of database contains the data files without having any structured relationship. So we have learned that the database in which there is no link between the tables, that is our flat file database. Next we have is, dash describes, this is number 2, dash describes particular attribute of the data item in a table. So we have to tell the name of the particular item which describes the attribute of the data item in a table. So attribute means the field. So the third answer is field. Now next is question number 4, that is dash is a situation in a database in which the same field values are repeated at several places. So we have learned that MS Access or any other database management software reduces the redundancy of the data. So duplication of data is basically the redundancy. So the fourth answer is the redundancy. Now fifth question is, 3 popular RDBMS softwares are dash, dash and dash. So it is very clearly visible, MS SQL, Oracle and MS Access. These are the popular softwares. Okay. So these are the answers of MCQs and fill-ups. Now let us move on to the question answers part. The first question is, write in brief about the advantages of DBMS. So in this you have to write down that database management system is a computerized record keeping system which help us to access and manipulate the data, and the advantages are, it helps in reducing the data redundancy. Actually it removes the data redundancy by specifying one of the field as the primary key, and it helps in the speedy access of the data and helps to extract the information with the help of various database objects like queries, reports, forms and tables. Next we have question number 2, write 5 lines about MS Access RDBMS. So in this case you have to write down the features of MS Access which are given here, features of MS Access. You can add any other 2 points, like you can add here, it is a part of MS Office Suite and the data is formed in the form of tables. The data is arranged in the form of tables, and it can have the primary key also, which help us to reduce the redundancy of the data. Next we have is question number 3, which says write in brief about how the data is organized in a database. So we know that in a database the data is organized in the form of table, which consists of the rows and columns. Next question number 4 is explain the concept of foreign key, how it is different from the candidate key. So when we talk about the foreign key is that field of the new table in which there is one column which was a primary key for the main table. See, there are, if we take two tables, one is a main table which can be taken as a parent table, and one is the other table which can be taken as a child table. जैसे we talked about the teachers info and teachers details. So the child table which have the same column which was already present in the parent table, that column or that field will be known as foreign key of the child table. And how it is different from a candidate key? Basically, candidate key is that key which can serve as a primary key. See, primary key is that particular field which does not have the duplicate values and cannot have the blank values also. So there can be more than one field in a table which can be taken as a primary key, but at one point of time only one is taken. So the candidate key is the candidate for the primary key, but it is not taken as a primary key at that particular point of time. Next is question number 5, differentiate between records, data and fields. So we have discussed about the concepts of the database. Records are the rows in a table. Data is the, if we say data item, it means the information about whom or which the data is being stored. And fields and attributes or columns are the same, which contain a particular type of information for a particular student, if it is a student table or any other information related to the table which is being worked upon. Okay, so we are done with the question answers. I hope you are clear with the topics which we have discussed today. Thank you students. Have a good day.